Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great start to your weekend. I thought that I would do a quick overview video of village building in the Warhorn. This is the village that I've been working on so far, so we can run through it really quickly while I show you some of the features. So this is where it all begins. This is your totem, and this will be the first thing that you build, and when you build it, it will allow you to place all kinds of village buildings in the space surrounding the totem. I'm just going to run up to the town hall so I can show you how you manage your village. This is the NPC tab. It'll tell you exactly how many materials your NPC has gathered, and it will also give you options to command him home or to do a different task. And this is the Town Hall tab, which shows you all of your members. It shows you the buildings that you have. As you can see, I have a sawmill, blacksmith, armor, bakery, a few mills. It will also let you level up your town hall. So I need sticks, stones, wood, and wooden planks to reach the next level, as well as having a library built in my village, which I don't have. The more you level up, the more you'll unlock. You'll be able to build more buildings, you'll be able to access more recipes, and you'll be able to upgrade your buildings eventually, depending on the material that they currently are. So right now my village is made out of logs. Eventually I'll want to upgrade that to planks, then stone, then brick. I think there's 5 tiers total. So I'll show you how to build buildings by putting up the library that we need. So we go over to our sawyer and we ask him to make us some planks. It doesn't take that long, but if you add a lot of orders to it, the time can really build up. And my sawyer is level 2, so I can get a reduced cost on building planks. Now we have our planks, we can go ahead and place the library. It's definitely better to build on flat ground in the game. You can build on slopes, but sometimes the terrain will clip through. And I want to place it on the path. Paths don't really matter in the game, I just like it to look better, so I put the doorway on a path, like so. And there is the layout for the library. So now we can click E to modify, and we see that it's going to take us another 250 planks. So we just drag and drop, and now we have all the planks that we need to finish our library, and it builds piece by piece, which is pretty cool. It even adds stairs when necessary. So there we go. Pretty much just a shell of a building at this point. There's some bookcases inside. I look at it as a necessity to level up the village. It doesn't really have a function other than that right now. So we're going to go over to our town hall and see what else we need to level up. Looks like we need a lot of sticks, stones, wooden planks, so I'm just going to go ahead and drag what I have in. And this is what it looks like when you level up your town hall. So as you can see, we need more materials, but we don't have an additional requirement as far as buildings go. We've got quite a few buildings as it is. So at this point, I'm just going to go collect more materials and keep leveling it up. At some point, I will be able to build a warrior NPC that will follow me around, follow me into battle, so that's pretty cool. And I'll be able to add additional NPCs to gather more materials. Another thing I should mention is that you can freeform build. The basic foundation, then pillars, then wall, then roof kind of deal. It's pretty easy, pretty intuitive. And remember, this is just the first tier of materials. You will be able to upgrade to stone buildings. And of course, upgrading isn't really that important in a single player game, which I'm in, but when you do play a multiplayer game, you're going to want to upgrade for the extra hit points on the buildings. And of course, when all is said and done, you can decorate. A really cool feature of this game is that each decoration you put in has different models to choose from, so you can kind of style it the way you want. So there's one type of table, another type. Wait, my light ran out, there we go. Anyway, as I was saying, there are different types of decorations, so I kind of want a smaller table. And of course, I can add the candles and alter the way they look too. So this is the villager system in work. Basically, when my town hit a certain level, I was able to create an NPC, and I can tell him to do all kinds of things for me. I can tell him to go gather wheat, I can tell him to go chop wood, or I can tell him to go mine some rocks. And then whenever he's done with his task, I can go visit him, ask for the materials, and put them to use however I need. That is my village this far. I hope you enjoyed a brief look into it. There's so much more you can do in this game. Village building is really only a small part of it, but a really important part of it if you plan to PvP. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll definitely be making a few more videos on the Warhorn, maybe some guides. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you guys in the next one.